Alright, you guys, welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome to week one of stewardship. And this is just me freestyling, but I'm trying to see how this thing's gonna go. And look at that. Look at that. Not even right. But no, we're gonna edit on the fly. Keep it going. It builds character. But then this thing, I just want to give my whole budget, my whole breakdown. I really don't want to be too long, but I'm gonna try to let it flow within a way where I can like give it to the people. And like I just said, I want to show my example. On top of showing my example, I want to be accountable. And on top of being accountable, I want to do the work. And the way I'm gonna have to do that is I'm gonna show up every week. I'm gonna post every week. I'm gonna just give updates and continue to steward this money, pay this stuff down, and get to it. Now, with that being said, welcome to week one. I'm just gonna give y'all a whole breakdown of how we coming. My whole debt's 37,333. I find that a little bit ironic. Break that down by going to all six of my credit cards, three of them with Bank of America, various interest rates. And when I got those first three, you can see how it got cascadingly worse. That's the order that I got them in. With except that Discover, I got the Discover close to when I got that first Bank of America one, but that's my cheapest interest rate I've ever had. And I think I got that when I had a credit score of 730. But to be honest, I didn't even track it too heavy. I don't even care like that. I just was looking at it and how it was. I just got it. I don't know. I was just buying stuff back then. I wasn't even using stuff. I was just getting credit cards. I don't even know where I had them all. I wouldn't use them. I wouldn't max them out or anything. Anyway, that's a whole nother story. So my whole debt is $37,333, and that's just my credit card debt. And that's what I mainly want to focus on because everything else is pretty manageable, and I can go over that in another video. But within me saying that, my minimum payment for credit card one is $363. My minimum payment for two is $79. Minimum payment for three is $192. Four is $208. Five is $30. Six is $184. I have $1,056 worth of credit card bills every month. That's a lot to try to be accountable for. I don't really think that that's responsible to try to be investing and doing all these things and try to be going into so many things. But with that said, that's just a little graph. I ain't gonna lie, I'm experimenting. I'm experimenting. I don't know, but I think visual progress is gonna help me get this down later. And then going over here to my YouTube, I did a video about why I steward everything, where I steward to be, and all the things like that. And I think that might be helpful, but I just put that in there just if anybody want to go watch and see like the reasons why I'm choosing to get into stewardship and stewarding my money and things like that. Just continue to keep it going. It's pretty simple, pretty simple and farewell. And I'm just figuring out how to utilize all the things I have just to see how they, you know, come about. Just see what comes about from it. Going down here, this is something that hit me. I said, this is something I want to do. I want to put a Bible verse in everything. And I'm not particularly, religious in a way. Or like, like all in your face with it. But I still believe in the words and I believe in the stewardship and I believe like most of my insight and everything I got up to this point came from the Bible, stewardess principles, Dave Ramsey, all those guys when they put those spiritual overlays on it. I like that. So I want to start doing that with my content, just try to keep it going like that. So it says Luke 16:10, whoever can be trusted with very little can also be trusted with very much, and whoever is dishonest with very little is also dishonest with much. This is why I say I don't chase. I choose to just walk the long road, the long path, because the way I'm trying to do things, I'm trying to do things in the right way. I'm trying to do things where I'm happy and I'm having gratitude and I'm stewarding what I got. I'm trying to learn how to manage a little bit so I can get a lot. I'm not trying to run into a lot, etc., etc. But anyway, that's a whole nother video. Yeah, those are my minimum payments. I'm just giving y'all the introduction to the debt, being transparent. And I ain't gonna lie, we're gonna start working on it next week. I've already started working on it, but I'm still finding the angles. And I probably should have started working on it. It would have built more character if I worked on it way back in the day. But I still want to work on it because I want to get back to my true investing, my true building, and just truly building this thing up and building up my Bitcoin bag and my ETF bag and trying to get back into like stewarding everything, getting to that next level. So that's everything. And all these tabs blank right now, they're not gonna be pretty soon. That's all my debt, all my credit card debt. I think that's some of the worst debt you can have. So, but like I said, majority of this debt's not even mine. It's just me helping out family members, helping out people, helping out my. I think maybe 4,000 of it was mine. The rest was me paying for stuff and dire situations and helping people out. And it just built up on me once again. I've paid off 30 grand worth of debt before, but the situation was different. Now the situation is different again. I don't know if I'll go into all the personal things of it, just focus on the numbers, but for now, I'm gonna just keep it like that. If y'all ever have time, I'm moving stuff around. Hey, we're gonna keep it frisky. I'm moving stuff around. If y'all ever have time, check out the YouTube, or I'm gonna do more stewarding the ship content. And also I do a lot of stewarding the ship content just now starting. I actually started this on Twitch, so gonna keep rolling it over, see what we can do with it. And just see how I can help and how I can contribute to everybody. So this is Steward the Ship, week 1. Appreciate it.